Starting. Yeah, we are good. There we go. You're online.
Excited for this. Oh, you had a snake. I know. Okay, good. German smaller, somewhere like 7. Yeah, 2014.
Yeah, we're good to go.
13 to 14. Right. Good?
Yeah, we're good to go.
Okay.
Ndosi yase omugusi oberete lero nigo nkali n'abageni gaiga bakari kuri kinyamuriro gagete gukikora agasure muna baro gaiga baratete byanko nga nkibanyate ko babakorora gasisi yitu. So Ruth, welcome
Hi, thank you.
to Kenya. How's been your trip in Kenya?
It's been fabulous. I love Kenya. This is my first time being to Kenya.
Yeah.
I've traveled all over the world working with people, working with companies, working with a lot of different industries and in my job. And Kenya has been, oh, it's been really good for
So
me.
is it the first time to be in Kenya?
Mm-hmm.
And what about Africa?
I've been to Egypt. That counts.
Okay.
But other than that, no, this is the first time.
So which part of USA do you stay and what kind of business are you doing?
In USA, I live in Utah, which is a western state, and I own a horse ranch there where we utilize animals for healing work. My company is Taste Your Magic. And the reason why I call it that is because something that I've learned is to be able to have people taste pieces of them that are exponential parts of them that maybe others don't understand, that make them stand out as leaders, that make them stand out and have that drive as entrepreneurs, that make them show up in a light and an essence that's different than others to help shift the world in different dynamics. So it's really good. That's what I do in Utah, but I also have retreats around the world where we have experienced these different cultures and these different people and the tribes and the work that's in these different areas to find matching natural abilities and a connection between people. And it's really neat.
So basically what you're saying is you're into business and that is what you're doing. You're not, you do your own business, you are self-employed?
I have been self-employed and since I was 15 years old. I've had 7 different businesses since I was 15.
Yeah, in our country, most of us, we tend to think that the government needs to give us jobs. We keep on complaining we don't have jobs. We need the government to give us jobs. Probably you can also give us your perspective. What do you think we need to do as a nation so that people can learn just to do their own things without necessarily waiting for the government to give them jobs?
Yeah. A lot of what I love to bring into that aspect that you're asking about is an empowerment, a self-empowerment. And that's part of what makes you go, what energizes you, what motivates you, why are you different as well. I'm really unique. So for me to have a government job, it wouldn't work out for me. When I've created income through desires that I've wanted to experience in my life.
Yeah.
And as I've done that, some of my gifts that I do is I actually can talk to animals and I can talk to people who have passed on.
You
Simba,
already said it.
Yeah. So
you know.
so you
So
enjoyed your trip, and now what do you think? What kind of business probably with your trip to this country? What kind of business probably are you intending to do with us?
yeah, my intentions from this is to be able to bring more people from the states.
Like that. Yeah. It's better now. All right. So I want just to talk to
We're gonna need to
Mas?
turn the camera.
Mas.
Yes.
Tell me, how has been your trip, and which part of USA are you coming from?
I am coming from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, and it's been a fantastic trip. Kenya has been really fantastic, and well, overall, I've learned quite a bit on how the dynamics of the world really work. Because a lot of people, I'm sure you've had a lot of people come into your country,
Yeah.
Africa, and go, "Hey, we can help. We can do this, and we can do that, and we
Yeah.
can do that." And even in America, people are looking for, say, new technologies to
Okay.
advance their societies. They're looking for, say, new ideas, new concepts. But from what I've found out, and I've been doing this for about 10 years, my company called Exponential Intelligence, what I found out um, is that we're bringing in a new business paradigm. And that goes beyond, say, technology or bringing more money in. We have to change, say, the mindset of the individuals. For example, successful people, you know a lot of successful people, you work with a lot of successful people. I know a lot of successful people. In fact, most of my clients are like game changers. They're high level CEOs, but they're not happy. They have a
Why?
lot of money,
You know.
right? They have a lot of money. They have. So we're
So
not.
what exactly do you do in your company?
What do we do with our
Yes.
company? Well, we work with high level CEOs, game changers, people who are like at top of their game, the one percenters, and where they're not happy. For example, again, I have a CEO. It's like, gosh, Moss, I can buy anything that I need to, but I'm not happy. So again, that tells
So
us
how do you go about helping such when you find people they have money but they're not happy?
exactly.
Yeah. How
And
do
then
you help
there's
them?
people who don't have money that aren't happy.
Yeah.
So money is not
It's not the it's not the
it, it's
solution.
it's not the solution. It's a deeper level of understanding of who we are as humans.
So how do you go about
Well,
trying to solve
I love
that
that
shift?
question because I learned it the hard way. I had three near death experiences. So I see things from a very, very different perspective. And this is why people come to me. It's like, Moss, I have problems in my company. I have problems in my life. I don't know what's going on. I can read or analyze individuals. I can scan people, as I say, and pinpoint exactly what's going on with them and then help change them through frequencies, advanced technologies called
What did you
frequencies.
use just to scan and
Me,
see? Yeah.
like I can just read you and see what's going on.
How can you do that?
Through the two near-death experiences. Everybody has this abilities, by the way. It's nothing new, and I teach people that. I teach, again, CEOs, high-level entertainers, and so on like that, to to tap into their higher level abilities. Like say Michael Jackson, he tapped into somebody a higher creative power. Does that make sense? Michael Jackson,
Yeah.
he tapped into a higher creative power
So
to
so
be
how
that
do you do
brilliant.
that? How
How
do you
do
do
I do
that?
that?
Yes.
Well, I've gone to those realities again through
Are
three
you an
near.
astrologer? That people call astrologers. Are you
No, I'm
those
not an
people?
astrologist. No, 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 no.
How do you do that?
I see my full potential of who I am. See, now you are seeing yourself from this level, the human level. But through the three near-death experiences that I've had, I see myself from a higher potential of who we are, a limitless potential of who we are. And that's really the key on making changes in the world. And my changes, say for example, somebody goes to therapy or somebody goes to leadership training, and they might take like say a decade or 10, 20 years to do that. The way we do it, again through advanced frequency technologies, what we do is we can transform somebody in about say 3 or 4 sessions, which is about maybe half an hour. So 30 years of transformation in a very short period of time. So, and again, it sounds really far fetched, but you know, I've got over 100,000.
With the experience that you've had, you've been to Kisii, you've been to quite a number of places, you went to Masai Mara. What are you looking forward to do probably in the next trip when you come to Kenya?
Well, the next trip we're going to go deeper. We went visited some universities here, Nairobi University, Polytech, and then we did, which was my favorite. It was ninth grader level, I believe. It's an all-girls school, and just to give them the hope and the joy and the satisfaction of knowing that, hey, us Americans, say, coming in to help them, it was fantastic. It was, hey, you're lucky, they're lucky. It's like, but we wanted to go in there and go, no, wait, we're the same. We're all human. You have all the chances that we do, and that's what's really important for us, to bring into the minds of.
Unravel and Reveal, The Courage to Let Go and Discover Who You Are. And it's a book of sharing my intimate stories and stuff that have helped me to overcome some of my darkest...
We have the book with us?
Yes, actually, right here.
Oh, great.